Turkey, huh? Most of y'all know about my entire upbringing, and I seen this clip. I really don't want to give it attention, but today I'm bringing everything to attention, apparently, you know what I'm saying? Because some people just need to, you know what I'm saying, word. I seen this clip, and it's kind of going into the story I'm about to say, where I seen Miskiff. All respect to you, by the way, you know what I'm saying? I never have anything against you, nothing like that. But, you know, he spoke on my name. He's talking about the core group and me and stuff like that, and he was saying some about Marlon is the biggest of the group when it comes to, like, followers or whatever it is, but he only pulls the...
Bro, Miskiff be always talking crazy. I don't know how that dude's relevant. How does that guy have fans? Genuinely, like, the dude is a fucking dork.
Views I have when there's an add-on or something like that. It was just like pretty much being, in my opinion, a little bit disrespectful. You know what I mean? I don't want to give him no attention like that. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, whatever. He was basically saying, and it's okay to say that. You know what I'm saying? He was basically saying that why I can't convert the viewers to Twitch is because I'm the most, sorry, my bad. Excuse me. The least relatable of the group. And I really think that's wrong. I don't think no one in our group is more relatable than the other or less relatable than the other.
Hold on. Why are we grown-ass men talking about some who's more relatable? What does that fucking matter, like, at all? Like, genuinely, like, what the fuck? What does that matter? What?
Everyone is relatable in their own way. I think, for example, Ron is relatable to maybe more of a gaming community, and you know, he has those people that understand.
Everyone is different, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's an audience for everyone. Like, who fucking cares? Like, you like what you like. Don't matter if it's fucking relatable. I like these guys. Do I have anything in common with them? Yeah, a couple. But, like, really, we're all different.
Understanding more. Then you have Adapt, that's not trying to be funny, but he's older. He's been in the game for a long time. People's watched for a long time, so he's more relatable to the older generation that's been watching YouTube before. Like, you know, everyone is relatable in their own way, right? I want to defend myself when it comes to being the least relatable, because for the people who actually know me since before, I actually came up by being super relatable. That's exactly how my come up was. But again, it sucks because people will see me in a very different light these days because they actually don't know my story, and they will never know my story because that's how the internet works. I'm just good looking, this, that, and the other, all of this, whatever it is, and sure, whatever you want to say. I would post...
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's like tabloids back in the day. Whenever there's like a perception of like somebody, everyone just ran with the shit. Except social media just now has like more opinions, so now more people are gonna stack on top of like something that's being said. So like, it doesn't matter what you try to do to try to perceive yourself in a certain way. The people gonna do what they want to do, and it's fucking weird. They're parasocial. Like, you just gotta leave it as is. At least you and all the people that are close to you know who you are as a person. And if you don't care enough to try to get to know that person, then that's on you, bro. You know what I mean?
Viral because I knew what was relatable to everybody that was watching. Like, literally, bro, because, bro, for the people who don't know, or for the people who has money, whatever it is, thank God I'm in that position now, bro, people take the bus every day. Every single day. Every single day. 90% of people take the bus.
And what's so relatable with that is people take the bus, but there's the connotation where you get on the bus, you mind your fucking business, but the reason why it blows up is because you have a guy who's a positive light and a guy who decides to, like, stand out, and it's unique, it's different, and it's also bringing a good energy to people. That's like, we want to see more of that. Like, people should be like that more often, but, you know, it helps his brand and helps him create, like, an identity. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a nuance to it. There's so many layers, but like a video like that, it doesn't seem like it's like, dude, yeah, you went on a fucking bus, congrats. Like, unfortunately, but fortunately, like, I say unfortunately because people don't really understand, but it doesn't matter. But like, it is like way deeper than you think, and in the matter of like how important it is for like him growing as a person. You know what I mean?
The bus or train, everyone, bro, like literally every single. In Europe, it's very, very normal. In America, not so normal, I don't think, but everyone takes the bus, bro. Bus or train. For all my European viewers, y'all know this. So I would post them, and then people would be like in the comments like, bro, I actually fuck with this guy heavy because he shows up to normal things and with a smile on his face, pretty much. And that would be my thing for the longest time. So Marlon heavy because, and I think he's gonna be something because he actually does 90. Okay, maybe not 90%, but like, honestly, maybe, bro, to be honest. I don't, hold on, let me see. Maybe not 90, 90 is fake crazy, but like, where I'm from in Sweden, everyone takes the bus. Everyone takes the
People don't realize that there is a whole other place outside of the U.S. and public transportation is very popular. Like, that is usually the only form of transportation. Nobody be taking cars out there. Believe it or not, like, most people like take like bikes and shit.
That was my first ever clips that went viral, right? The turkey clips. And before that, I would try desktop. I'll try desktop in my basement and all this stuff, and it just never worked. Like, nothing really clicked. Like, they would get, 3,000, 4,000 views, 100 likes there, 60 likes there. There would just be hate comments. Like, it really didn't get pushed to any algorithm on TikTok and YouTube. Like, nowhere. Like, literally nowhere for months, right? And at the time, I was modeling as a side gig, so I would make like $500 there, $1,000 there, all this stuff, whatever it is.
Oh, shit.
And that would be the fuel to my streams.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. It's probably, I'm not saying it's easier, but I'm saying, like, in terms of like quality of life, in Europe, it's probably way easier to like live off like a certain amount of money than it is in the United States. Like, try living off $500. Bro, $500 is blown in fucking 2 weeks for me. And that's not even because I have like a very luxurious lifestyle. Like, I pay for everything on my own. Like, I did this shit from scrap. You know what I mean? Having to pay for car insurance, a phone bill, fucking rent, what else? Gas, groceries, not to mention everything else. Like, that is a lot of money, and that shit adds up. And obviously, like, rent depends on like where you live, but sometimes like you're forced to be in a certain place. You know what I mean? But like the fact that he was able to do modeling and it was able to have such a high output with like how much it pays, then it helps him out. But also, he's not having to devote a shit ton of time to working a job that's consuming all the time that he would put into his craft, and it's not easy. So like, God bless the fuck out of this guy. And his path worked out, but just like take these things into consideration. Wanting to be a streamer, like, your time is your biggest enemy, or it can be your biggest friend. Trying to navigate how my time is spent is so important, and that goes for anything you want to do, whether it's lifting, fucking painting, fixing a car. Like, you give yourself an hour, what are you gonna do with it? You give yourself 2 hours, you give yourself a whole day. You know what I mean? We're only able to work with so much time, but sacrifices and shit gotta be made,
right? And my equipment, all that stuff. And obviously, I want to say a big shout out to my girl, obviously, because she funded most of my stuff back then when I didn't have no money at all. So, with that
shout
being
out the
said,
girlfriends that be supporting,
in this basement, and I remember I had to take all the modeling jobs because I wouldn't be able to stream if not. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, bro, modeling, like, don't let people fool you, bro. I hate modeling with a passion. Like, I really do, trust me, especially back then, because, bro, first of all, I mean, I've already told y'all why I hate it, but it's a weird industry to me. It's a very weird industry to me. It also pays zero money, pretty much, like ever, if you're not big time and if you're not a big household name. So now I get paid a lot from it, but like back then, like nothing, right? I remember.
That's honestly crazy, because I think a lot of people believe that modeling pays pretty good. Like, maybe it's just because you're seen in places, but like, that gets revenue for the company. The company's just giving you a couple bucks to use your image.
Remember, it was after stream. I streamed for like a month and a half, but kept going at it, all this stuff. And I was streaming like 4 a.m. in the morning. Y'all know this. And I left my desktop and I was like, damn, like, I'm out of money again. Like, again, you know what I mean? Because I'd spent it on like my extra shit, like an extra monitor or extra light. Or, bro, that shit was fucking taxed, you know what I'm saying? Or headphones. Bro, streaming is expensive if you don't have no money in the beginning, right? Crazy story, I'm not gonna lie. I got a call from my agent, right? It was late at night, and they would just call you randomly, like, hey, you got a job there, whatever it is. And most jobs would be in like Stockholm, like it would just be in Sweden. So it would be like 4 or 5 hours away, it's fine. Go there for a day, come back. Now I got a big job in Turkey. I was like, hold on, Turkey, right? Turkey. So he calls me, he's like, yo, there's this job for you in Turkey, but you gotta be there for like a week straight. So it wasn't a confirmed job, and this is the hard truth about modeling, bro, especially like when you're not a household name at all and you're just starting out. For whoever maybe wants to be a model out there, I'm telling you, it's not all fucking rainbows and sunshines, bro. Like, I'm keeping it a buck, because he called me, he was like, yo, there's about 15 other guys 15 other guys that probably look way better than me. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. And you all have to get on a flight. By the way, that they only paid for the flight and the stay, which is amazing, in the worst possible place, by the way. Like, they would put you in a little one bed, like whatever it was, right? Impossible cab. No, I'm being serious. At the time, I didn't care about modeling, right? So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going. So he calls me, and he's like, 15 other guys are going, we gotta be there for a week straight, and it's not even sure you get the job. But if you get the job, it's pretty good money. And pretty good money at the time was like $3,000. I was like, $3,000? What the fuck? I can live for that for a whole year, 6 months, right? So I'm like, damn, like, okay, is it sure I'm gonna get the job? He was like, nah. Not at all, actually, because there's 15 other people, and Turkish people sometimes don't really go for your looks. You know what I'm saying? This is being real. This is how it was. So I'm sitting there. I remember I was sitting there on the bed.
A lot of politics.
I remember looking at my girl, and I was like, I remember putting mute on, and I was like, damn, like, do I do this? Like, we really need the money. Like, I really need the money. I'm telling her, right? And she's like, yeah, like, you do. She's being real. She's like, you do, right? And I was like, damn. I was like, do I do this? But the only problem why I didn't want to do it was because it was going to be that I was away for a week straight. If I'm away for a week straight, I wouldn't be able to stream on my desktop. And I had a schedule for a full year. Y'all have seen the paper where I streamed every other day, and I edited a YouTube video every day. So I couldn't leave because I promised myself something, and I said, I'm gonna stick to it, because if I don't stick to it, then it's over with, right? So I was like, fuck, am I really about to give up on this? I was like, I can't. So guess what I did? I called this model agency. I'm not trying to call them out or say nothing like that. My agent at the time, I was like, yo, I'm streaming, like, I don't have no viewers and stuff, but I'm gonna have to bring my desktop. I'm gonna have to bring my computer, my PC in my bag, and bring it and set it up in the hotel room. In this little ass hotel room, right?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame none of them, right? He goes, you're not bringing none of this stuff at all because they're not gonna allow it. Like, how you gonna, like, he's asking all these questions. So I was like, dude, I'm like, fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow what I want to do, but I really needed the money at the time. So I was like, I don't think I can do it. And he calls me back and he's like, you really got to do this. Like, this is good money if you want to exceed in the modeling special. I was like, fuck, I really do need the money. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. It's fine. Like, I'll worry about the streams when I get home. I only have like 10 viewers, but I was really passionate about those 10 viewers, bro. Bro, you don't understand. When you're streaming with just like a couple people, bro, I get lit when I see 5 people in my chat, bro. I'm like, oh my god, like, what's good? Like, what's happening? Like, you have to think about it. You're hanging out with 5 people that are just watching you. You know what I mean? Like, 5 people's time and attention, and people that care about you. Maybe they care enough to stop in your stream, so you have to create a moment to get them to want to stay. You know what I mean? It's not easy, bro. Like, think about you scrolling on your phone, just swiping through content, and you like see a video, and like the first like 5 seconds, you're like, bro. Think about people that are trying to get this shit to change their lives. You know what I mean? It's not easy. I'm passionate about those 10 viewers. Don't get me wrong. So I would update them on Discord. I'd be like, yo, I'm not streaming today. I'm sorry, and they would all be so supportive. I remember it. And I'd never IRL before, ever. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I fly to Turkey. I'm there the first day. I remember I went to this fuck-ass casting, bro. I go to this casting. I remember there's this white room. There's a white room with these white walls. And this line got formed of 15 models, you know. They're all slick back here. They have jeans on, buttons up. They're looking their best. They're all like walking like this, like mogging and shit, looking around, like have no fucking personalities. And I'm over here trying to be a fucking streamer, and I'm just here for the money, right? So I show up in sweats on my slides. They're straight out of bed. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm like scrawny at the time. I had oats every day at the time, whatever it was. Right? So I show up to the agency thing like this, right? On my phone in my hand, and I remember looking up, and you know, all of them are like giving each other the phones, like.
What the fuck?
Going crazy. So I'm there, oh hell no, bro. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this fuck ass shit like at all, right? I'm going. I'm like, bro, like, what am I doing? And I'm just like kind of laughing to myself, right? I'm like, dude, like, fuck this shit, right?
Bro, you're always gonna end up in that position sometime in life where like you feel super fucking out of place, but the only thing you can do is just laugh about it because, bro, that's so real. I'll go somewhere and people like, oh my god, like the fucking, especially the gym, people be like, weird, and I'm just like, fucking, like, I feel uncomfortable because everyone else is playing a fucking persona. You just feel it, and I'm just like, all right, okay, like you're like you just gotta laugh, like it's weird.
And the agent walks in, like the one who picks it out. Swear on my life. Swear to you, bro. Swear to you. He goes in. He looks at everyone like this. And for the people who don't know the modeling industry, this is true stories. Like, this is how they do it. It's very harsh. Like, it's super, super, super harsh. He goes in, and one by one we take picture. Swear on everything I love. I walk in. I stand there. I'm like this. He goes, next. And mind you, bro, like, mind you, this guy, he's like an old school Turkish guy, right? Much shit.
Could you imagine some old ass motherfucker, 50-year-old, who's just sitting in a fucking chair, runs a modeling agency, but has the right to tell you if you're attractive or not? Like, I get it. Like, you have a certain image, but dog, what is your expectation? Am I supposed to have like fucking like I'm supposed to have like a certain sharpness to my fucking cheekbones? My chin is supposed to be a certain size. My fucking nose width, like I'm trolling, but that's probably like dead ass exactly how it is.
Anyways, so he walks in and he goes next, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, that shit just made me even more pissed off because I remember walking out the room and you had to wait there for like 4 hours because they were like picking and choosing whatnot, right?
Fuck.
And I'm like, I'm sitting there. And I remember looking at my Discord and shit. I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I just missed a whole week of streaming because of this shit. Because of this? Motherfucker barely spoke English. Looking at me up and down talking about next. And he's fat as shit looking at me saying that. I don't care.
Yeah, that shit's weird, bro.
I sit there and I'm just like,
I'll blame him.
They sent us back home to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went out. I got like this little shish kebabs or whatever, and I ate them in the room. And at the time, it was like, it was probably like 5 or 6 p.m., like nighttime. And this was after the day of casting. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, bro, I promised myself. I made myself a promise that I was gonna stream every other day and edit and upload whatever. And I was like, if I don't do it today, then I officially ended my streak. And I was on like a 6-week streak at the time, right?
Yeah, you gotta stay locked in.
I'm like, what can I do here? What can I do here? Like, I was looking at flights. I was like, could I go home? I remember I called my agent. I was like, yo, I don't really think this is for me. I need to get home. I need to get home, right? He tells me, he's like, I'm sorry, man. Like, you've committed to this. Like, they're gonna hate you if you're not. And like the whole Turkish fucking industry, you're never gonna get a job there, whatnot. I'm like, brother, what? Like, what are you saying, right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay then. So I start doing my research. You know, it's like 7 p.m. now. I start doing my
people the way that people persuade you, and you just have to trust their judgment when they have no fucking idea, is like such a weird idea to me. Like, I would love to hear like more, I guess, in-depth perspective from Marlon about like his modeling journey, because like, how do you just trust somebody to like your career is in someone else's hands? You just have to fucking believe them, and they're just either gonna set you up for failure or they set you up for success, and it's like you wait fucking years, months, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not even worth it, bro. Like, this is why you got to be in control of your life, because motherfuckers, they don't get it, bro. They're living their own life. They can give a fuck about you. If it works out, then it does. It doesn't inconvenience them at all. You know what I mean?
Any streamers. I'm not watching any streams. I'm just really passionate this time about what I'm doing. That's it. I didn't know nothing. So wait, I got an iPhone on me. I got my girl's old phone on me. Let me download Prism. So, you know, I'll do research for like 2 hours. So I do research. So I download this app where you could just stream from. And, you know, I connected everything myself, all this stuff, whatever, pink phone case, indeed. So I have this iPhone 7-6 as my chat phone, and I had my iPhone at the time, what was it, like 11 or 10 or whatever it was, as my streaming phone. So I'm like, hold on now, I could do this? I take it, and I remember stepping outside, shared hotspot, had no idea what I was gonna do, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go outside and stream for 30 minutes or whatever it is, and at least then I've stuck to my schedule. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I bump up the live, whatever, ain't nobody showing up in that stream. Maybe like, it was like 15 people. Don't get me wrong, 15 people on the stream is really fucking good.
That's really good.
Little less than usual. It's like, damn, nobody want to see this shit.
That's so funny, because I genuinely had the same exact shit happen to me. Yeah, I was in Turkey. No, I'm trolling. No. I'm in my crib, and I'm going through a super depressed phase of my life, and I'm trying to figure out how to do the streaming shit. I have no fucking money at all. And I'm just like, dude, shout out God, man. And just like, fucking this noggin of mine. I'm just like thinking of how I'm gonna stream. I'm recording all of this on the exact same shit that I'm about to tell you. Like, I got my school laptop. This bitch got no RAM on it. This shit barely works. Like, I'm using a fucking Turtle Beach headset plugged into this fuck ass monitor. I mean, it's a great monitor. It's cool as shit. I actually really like it. But I forgot that I had the monitor. So I asked my dad about it. It's the one that I had from high school. So I had to drive over to my dad's. He gave it to me for free. I was like, all right, bet. And I remember, like, this is my setup now, but before then, I was streaming off my fucking iPad that my girlfriend got me for our fucking anniversary. So I'm connecting my hotspot to the iPad because my RAM and my frame rate is so fucking bad on my laptop. I'm like, this is the only way that I could stream, like, realistically, with it like being like decent quality. So I got my shit propped up while I'm playing like fucking Overwatch, or like I'm like trying to do like a reaction or something, and it's boof as fuck, but it's something. And when you're passionate about streaming, you're gonna do whatever it fucking takes, bro. Do whatever it takes.
Walking, and I had no idea where I was at. So I start walking, right? Shit just start happening. Left, right. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, my life felt like a living movie. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, dead ass. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you know, shit's been fun, Like, people, like, in the chat, they were dying laughing, but there's still only like 15 viewers, right? So I was like, the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just finish at McDonald's. So I just go to McDonald's, I sit down, I wanted to get something to eat. And this clip happened right here. So I go there, I go up, I was trolling, like I always do, whatnot. And I say this, I ordered just like I think it was like a coffee or some shit. It was like a cheeseburger, whatever. No, again, people don't understand this. You think it's
oh wait, I did see this clip.
Damn, people really don't know my story. Cause everyone thinks it's the other clip. That's not the clip. That's not even close to the clip. Bro, that's insane, bro. That's actually wild. I'm glad I'm telling this story, I ain't gonna lie. So this is a Turkish McDonald's. So I go up there and I order something. This all that happens. Nothing crazy.
Chat, she looking at me right now. Is that mine? Is that mine? Tea? Okay, hold on, chat. Let me go get my
I ordered a tea. That was it. I just ordered a tea.
tea real quick, chat. Let me go get my tea real quick. Watch the wrist, chat. Watch the wrist, chat. Watch the wrist.
Watch the wrist. Walked up and I just said this.
Thank you, darling. Chat, she looked.
All I said.
Yo, did he not say that he had a girl? Like before this? Like his girl was paying for his shit? Bro, if your girl's paying for... Not saying that.
Said mud. All I said. And look at the chat. Look at the chat right now. Look at the chat right now. Son, cornball. Because
Darling.
It is corny today, but that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Back then, it was completely different. Like, completely different. Like, literally completely different. So I don't think nothing of it, right? And how I used to do it, I used to go back home. I used to watch through my whole VOD, my whole 3 hours. I would just sit there and just pick out a couple clips that I thought could go somewhat funny, whatever. So I remember picking this clip out, right? And I post it. I go to bed. Mind you, till this point, it's been like 2 months of me streaming. Not a single clip that went viral. Not a single clip. Not even over 10K viewers, I don't think. I wake up in the hotel room, remember it, just as any other day. And every day I would wake up and I would go straight to TikTok and be like, please, did something go viral? Did something go viral? Like, that all I did, right? My brother calls me on the phone. And he goes, bro, have you seen? I was like, nah, I haven't. Yo, no one cares about the story, bro. Leave, bro. Please leave, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna do whatever I want, bro. Like, I don't think 9,200 people would still stick here and it wouldn't move. People don't want to hear the story, okay? Please leave, bro. Like, so anyways, my brother calls me, right? He goes, yo, have you seen your clip went crazy? I was like, what? My clip went crazy? I'm all like just waking up now. I'm checking my account while he's on the phone. He's like, bro, it's going stupid. And I was like, what? And brother, it was like 600K at the time.
Damn.
Like 60K likes. I'm like, I dropped the phone. I remember running around the hotel room. Like this. I'm like, you're fucking lying. I didn't even want to check the comments. Right? I'm like, I didn't want to check the comments at all. And I had like 60K likes. And at the time, bro, that was crazy. That was insane. This is my clip account, by the way, that I've edited myself. I remember I was like, bro, I gotta hang up, bro. I gotta like watch this clip. So I watch it, and brother, the comments just, I'm not kidding, bro. those comments on that video probably saved me from stopping what I was trying to do with streaming. Not even kidding, bro. Because for the past couple of weeks or past days, I was like, damn, this is not it. I've been trying, like I keep trying, All the comments I remember was just like, bro, he's next up, bro. He's gonna be the biggest. He's gonna be this. Like, I'm talking not a single hate comment ever. Like,
hey, if you're an up and coming like content creator, it's really hard to not get shit on by randoms. And I just want to preface this: if you have nothing going on in your life and you seriously spend your time hating on people, like, congrats. Like, you are like the fucking like gum on the bottom of a shoe. For what? Like, what is the point? I don't understand. Go for it. I don't care. Hate all you fucking want. It's just like, as a like functioning member of society, I would hope that you contributed a little bit like differently, like a little bit better. Maybe have like some sort of like impact in life, but your main goal and your objective in life is to bring the morality down of yourself, but like trying to bring other people down. Like, stop. If people are hating on you, stop stooping down to their level. Fuck them. Let them be. Shout out to fucking Marlon for sticking through, because, bro, it's annoying as shit trying to have people shit talk you when you're like putting in fucking time and energy. But that's just the test. If you can get through that, you can get through anything. But it's just still weird that people do that. I don't understand. Like, what's the purpose of talking shit? You know what I mean? Like,
literally ever. Like, ever. And then I remember that clip went so fucking crazy. I was like, bro, what is Twitch? What's this Twitch? I'm like, damn. So I go to I sit in my hotel room, and I get the call from my agent. He goes, yo, you going to the casting, right? Like, there's another casting you need to do for the same agent that just like told me next, right, the other day. I'm like, I remember I looked at my phone. I was like, damn, I gotta be there in 30 minutes. I'm still in bed and shit. I'm just looking at this clip, rewatching it. Yeah, I'll be there. Hung up, didn't show up once. That entire week, there was castings, there was shit I need to be at, and they just paid for my entire stay. They paid for hotel and my flight back home, and I just acted like I was there every time. I acted like I was there, so I would call my agent, right? Mind, this was serious shit. I would call my agent.
Nah, good,
go,
bro.
Yeah, they said they couldn't take me. They was like, oh, it's all good. Just go to the next one. Hung up the phone. Boom. Went out, my second stream, went live that same night. I went and bought a tripod this time so I could hold my phone like this. Swear on everything I love. I remember it like it was yesterday, brother. I remember it like it was yesterday. I scammed the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. I sparked my stream on IRL Toolkit, and it popped up. And I forgot even to tell y'all this. The day before, I didn't even have IRL Toolkit because my stream kept crashing. And if so, for the people who don't know, if the stream crashes without IRL Toolkit, your stream ends. So you have to restart your stream. And my shit lagged so much that it just restarted. So I would restart with 5 viewers, restart with 2 viewers, restart 1 viewer because there's no notice going out. So I got IRL Toolkit that second day so I could keep my viewers, right? And I would just pay the price, and it was super expensive at the time. I remember Toolkit is like, it's like $300 to like $300 a month. I didn't have that a month. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna pay it, the lowest fee possible. So I remember sparking up the stream that second day in the hotel lobby, bro.
You gotta bet on yourself, bro. Invest in yourself. Do that shit, bro. Do that. And I'm taking notes myself. I have to, bro. I gotta invest in myself.
And it was the IRL Toolkit starting soon screen. Brother, I pulled up my pink iPhone like this, and I'm expecting 20 viewers, the normal. Brother, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100 fucking viewers. 100 viewers that next stream.
That's a lot, bro. That really is
the
a
next
lot.
Stream, off the bat, from 15 to 24, 2 months to one single clip. One single clip, brother. Just like that, from that single clip, because they wanted to watch my stream because thought it was so funny, came in. And it was just a W spam. And I used to read out every single name when I started streaming. I almost cried when I seen it. I swear on my life. I used to read out every single name. that popped into my chat. Every single one. Every single one. I didn't miss a single name. Not a single name. Not a single name. After that, ideas just, my creative mind, it just started flowing in and flowing in and flowing in and flowing in and flowing. I was like, bro, I found a gold mine. Like, I literally found a gold mine. And I would post clips from Turkey every day, every day, every day, every day. And every clip would hit. I'm talking like, no. I'm not even saying a couple more after that. Every clip would hit. Every single clip would hit. Every single one. I'm talking there wasn't a single clip for months. I'm talking like 6 months.
Damn.
That I posted that didn't go viral. Every single clip. Every single clip went viral. And viewers just started going and coming in.
You gotta take
coming
opportunities,
and,
man,
and
when they
positive comments and positive comments, and people just wanted to see me succeed. And people just wanted to see me succeed and succeed and succeed and succeed and succeed and succeed and succeed. And then
get through that wall and that wave of hatred, because bro, the people who want to see you win, those are the ones that actually matter, and they're gonna support you 10 times harder than the hate. It's always louder than the hate, I promise.
Succeeded so much to the point where I started becoming a household name, and still to this day, my clips still to this day go viral pretty much every day, somewhere, somehow. Every single day. Every single day. Like literally since Turkey. I'm not even kidding. Every single day. Which is insane, bro. Some way, somehow. Even if that's on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, like every single day, bro. And it is crazy. It is crazy to think about, because if I never went on that Turkey trip, I don't think I would have sat here right now. So if I never took that yes and took a risk and said, you know what, I'm not gonna miss a day and I'm gonna figure it out to stream, this wouldn't have happened. So, very crazy, bro. But yeah, then you succeed to a certain point where people just want to drag you down instead. So it's kind of like a reverse effect, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a reverse effect. But yeah, it is a pretty crazy story from from a Turkish agent just telling me next and didn't even want me there till me getting my first viral clip loss. So, Chad, y'all fuck that story time? I mean,
No, the deadass is crazy though, just to see like, you don't know where life is going to take you at the end of the day. Like it's so easy for us to jump to conclusions, or for us to like jump to the next thing. But like, what's so important is that it's so important to take risks and take opportunities and just like go out of your comfort zone, because that's always going to provide an opportunity for something different. And you know, like the hardest part about all of this, and something that I'm learning as well, is when you're in a situation where everything is uncertain, you're broke, you can't really afford to be there, like whether it's your time or money, it's risky. But the biggest thing that I've learned so far in my life, like the biggest piece of advice that I've tried to live by, is if there's not a risk, it's not an opportunity. And when shit looks like it's hitting the fan, it's hard to have hope. Like it's truly not easy. But what's so strange is it's sometimes shit just works out. And if it doesn't, then you at least tried. Like, it's better you tried than you didn't. And you know, looking back now, a lot of the reason why I got here was because of risk. I've played it safe a lot in my life, but like a lot of the risks that I've taken have helped me out quite a bit. But like, look at Marlon's story, bro. This dude took a crazy risk, and that was not showing up to the shoot. That was gonna fucking give him some bread that he needed, but instead he decided to invest and gamble on himself. And it wasn't really much of a gamble. It was just like he decided to stream one day and then it worked out. But then from there on out, he wasn't promised thousands or hundreds of viewers the next day, the clips to go viral. It was just like he saw it, he knew what to do. So take those risks, man. Enjoy your life. Start going out and doing those things that make you uncomfortable. Start doing those things that are like that really sit there and make you like question, like, am I supposed to be doing this? You know what I mean? So anyways, that concludes the video, man. Thank y'all for watching. We're gonna have more reactions coming out soon, and I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good one. I love you. God bless.